Welcome to my channel, and if you're not a subscriber yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this, or more content than what you have seen so far. Look forward to having you as a new subscriber. And those of you that have been with me for a while, you're used to these collection videos. So in this video I'm going to go over my Miles Davis Kinda Blue album collection. It's on a few different formats here, so let's get started. This is the 2009 2 CD edition of Kinda Blue. There's a 3 CD with, I believe, like a mini documentary on the making of this album. That one is harder to find. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do have another version of Kinda Blue. It's the Not Now CD edition, which is one of those European legal loophole versions. I don't have the main CD album for it. I just have the disc too, so I'm not really going to count that one. Great addition. You have just I think they took everything they possibly could from the session tapes from this album, everything that was recorded, all the stuff that was left off, and false starts and studio sequences and chatter and stuff. And with this you get a PDF file of the information inside the album, like the actual booklet. Mobile Fidelity 2015 Super Audio CD. Just bare bones here, just the album, but boy does it sound really, really good, even on the CD layer. This is the one to get if you're going to get any kind of CD format of Kinda Blue. It's probably the best version on CD. And some people may argue with me on that and say that the record sounds better, the Mobile Fidelity record sounds better, which I do have that here. And those two other versions, I believe they used the 1997 Mark Wilder remix, maybe. But this version is the 2013 Record Store Day release. This is the mono version of Kinda Blue, one disc. I believe this is the last time they were actually able to use the original master tape. All versions after this use the stuff that was taken from the session reels, which is essentially the first generation tape of the album, and that's going to sound the best. Maybe they use the session reels for this, I'm not entirely sure, but there is a video on YouTube with I believe Mark Wilder and some other man talking about transferring this album to digital again, but doing it right. So I'll link that video if I can at the end of this one. But you know, everybody knows these songs if you're into jazz. So What, Freddie the Freeloader, Blue and Green, Flamingo Sketches, All Blues. You have like Blue and Green, Love for Sale. Those weren't on the album, but some of these extra tracks I believe made it onto like test pressings of this album back when Classic Records was re-releasing it. And this is getting a UHQR release through Analog Productions, and I just might buy that copy, even though I don't have the equipment to take full advantage of the bump and audio fidelity. I'm gonna do it anyways because my stepfather or whatever has some equipment that possibly can take advantage of that format. So we'll just kind of see. It all depends on my financial situation when that is actually released. And the cream of the crop, or creme de la creme of Kinda Blue, the 2015 Mobile Fidelity 45 RPM box set of said album. Wow, what a masterpiece. I mean, would have been cool to get the extra tracks on here, at least, you know, some of them, but there's my number. Excellent version. This is the best sounding version of the album in the vinyl format next to the originals, and I know some people are going to disagree, and that's perfectly fine. I've already dealt with those people on the Steve Hoffman forums. You know, everyone has to go and get into the weeds about these albums, and you know, I do too sometimes, but just sit back and relax and enjoy the damn album. That's all I say, you know. I actually had a chance to get an original 6-eye mono of the album on eBay several months back, and I think it was in like at the start of wintertime or something, or start of fall. It was what the seller said, a reference copy had a few ticks and tiny scratches, and it's going for, I'll just say, a good amount of money, more than what I've spent on an album in several years. And I sat there, and it was on the site up for auction. I mean, up for sale. Oh, I'd say for a good week, 2 weeks maybe, and went back to it several times, and just decided in the end not to buy it, because I mean, I have this, and this sounds just fine to my ears. So there you go. That is my Miles Davis Kind of Blue record collection.